Hello, live long and prosper. As one of the autists, Mr. Spock said. The thing of my diary today that I want to make a note of is that I basically hate physical contact. I hate it when people touch me, and just 5 minutes ago I realized where it all started. If you put a hand on my shoulder or hold my hand, you know, I just fucking hate it. And well, it all started. In childhood, I had skin diseases. All of my skin, some parts of my skin, like elbows, hands, were red. And now I understand why. Because the people, like grandmother and other, like they now I wash myself, but when you're a kid, your parents and your grandparents wash you in a bath. And they didn't fucking wash off the soap. They just sprinkled me with water and all of the shit stayed on my skin, so I started scratching it. So if you don't want your child to have skin problems, make sure you give them a second run of soap and water to wash off this shit that is floating in a bath. Then, maybe a scientific side. Nervous system is closely connected to skin. They say that skin and nerve cells are developed in embryo from the same cells. So if a person has problems with nerves, he also scratches his hand and everything, like breaking his fingers and everything like that. So about this hatred of physical contact. Because I had these problems with skin under my knees, on the elbows, on the hands, I always scratched them. So they decided to heal me, and they would put this Soviet shit that I don't recommend to anyone. They would put mittens on me, full of either oats or mashed potato, without salt, of course, and pepper, but mashed potato or boiled oats onto my hands. And also another thing that not with skin, but when I got sick with flu in childhood, they would apply these patches, which are called горчичники in Russian, горчичники, onto my chest, onto my back. It's basically what it is. It's mustard on a piece of textile or paper, and they would apply it to me on the neck, on the back. When I got flu, apply me on the back. Then another thing, that there was such thing as banki, basically translated as cans. against flu. You know, if you thought you knew Chinese torture or Nazi tortures, just imagine Banki. It's like this: a piece of glass, and they take a burning stick, suck the air out of this can, and apply it onto your back. Sometimes I think would had been better with flu than with these tortures. So I explained you this горчичники, banki, and mashed potatoes on my hand in mittens. Maybe also with the condition that maybe I do like this when I'm happy. I'm slightly autistic and maybe my skin is closely connected to my nerves. They made me hate physical contact. Just fucking hate it. When lovers would take each other's hand and walk like this, like they're happy holding each other's hand. For me, it feels like it's handcuffs on me or chains. When a person puts a hand on my shoulder, I feel like this is горчичник, which is hot, wet, ugly, and disgusting. Yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say. I'm sorry. I know this is not a happy video, but I just needed the explanation for this that I realized about 10 minutes ago, you know. Thank you, goodbye. That's also why I use autistic hand gestures like Mr. Spock and everything else, because I can't imagine Mr. Spock being in physical contact. Thank you, goodbye.